reviewing books. We all know I can't read, yet I write. Yeah.
I can't read either.
But I also don't have rights, so that doesn't make sense either. Anyways,
No.
what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be reviewing, well, I guess we're both going to be reviewing the weird stuff that I've drawn, wrote, and I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff in here.
I have absolutely no sense of humor, so we're going to see if this makes me laugh.
His humor is very different than mine. I laugh at the stupidest things. He laughs at nothing.
You almost made me laugh there.
Yeah, because you thought it was stupid. Anyways, so these were all like a book from this year. Like,
yeah.
Well, last year, this year,
Looks
whatever
like
that
a bunch
means.
of memes on here. Then there's those dead memes.
This was my English notebook from this year.
Yeah.
And same with this. I wish I could say that I wrote these like years ago when I was like a young, small child that didn't have a care in the world and just randomly rediscovered these.
I probably would have written the same thing.
These were literally written like last year, basically. Well, this last school year, however you want to call it. It's summer now, so it's like, I don't know how to say it. But yeah, we're going to be looking at these. I basically did like comics and short stories or stories that have multiple parts to them. I don't know if we're going to read the longer ones because some of those ones last for like 6 pages. I mean, 6 pages doesn't sound that long. I've also been writing some other stories that are way more pages than that, like the Legend of the Czar and other weird stuff. But yeah. Anyways, so let's take a look at it. Should we start with this one?
Yes, we will.
Okay, I guess we'll start with this one then.
Okay, are you gonna read it to me?
I don't know. Let's see. I think the first one is literally on the first like blank page. We just gotta skip all those weird words because we all know I can't read yet I write.
No.
And my handwriting is terrible, so.
Aren't we all?
Okay, that's not the first one.
Drawing with eyes closed.
I guess I could. I don't remember having that there, but okay. Anyways, I guess I was. I don't know what I was trying to do here. So, drawing with what? Drawing with yes closed. Oh, eyes closed. Oh my gosh. Reading is tough. Okay.
What does it say? What does it say?
I tried to draw with my eyes
What does
closed.
it say below that? I see the inside
I think that's just me describing what I see in the
of a side image.
So this is what I did. I drew with my eyes closed, and then I tried to describe what I saw after drawing this weird thing. And then I did another one. I don't know what this is, but whatever. Anyways, next page, I guess. Oh, okay. This one's kind of a little backwards. I don't know if you can really tell. This writing is weird. But basically, it's just one page, one square. I did a couple of like comics, a lot, I guess. But this is the first one, I guess. And then I was just designing tracks, race tracks, I guess, for some reason. That's just what it is, I guess. And this one, it says, oh, it's an ant. And then the ant says, I'm not an ant, I'm an uncle. And it's like, oh, my bad. I don't know, it's weird. It's like a super cheesy joke.
Well, it would have been better to put that in 3 different panels.
And I don't know. It would be funny if I recreated some of these that we get to see. Yeah. That's the first, like...
I can help you recreate them.
Yeah. I want to do them as, like...
I can write okay your handwriting if I want to.
I mean, I guess, but... I want to do it in, like, an animation or live action or stop motion, but I don't know which one to do. I could technically do all, but some of these comics that I've written are probably going to be harder to do live action, so I don't know. But anyways, next one. Okay, this one's a little bit longer and the color is faded. There is no color in this at all, but the marker is faded. I think I was just... Oh, okay, so I think this is actually 2. comics actually. I cannot read my own handwriting. Probably because I was using a Sharpie to write or something. I don't know. Let's see. This is a robbery, and then he's like, no, it's a bank. And then he gets mad, he shoots him, and then he says, give me money. And then Obi-Wan or some kind of Jedi does a like force mind trick and is like, you don't need money. And he's like, never mind. And yeah, that's that.
What's the next one?
And the next one is like some kind of Harry Potter meme.
Harry Potter!
You got the platform 9 3/4 right there. You got the shopping cart thing that he go into the wall. And then there's a second guy and he's like, I can do that. So he tries to do it and he just runs into the wall and he dies. So we can definitely do some of these, like, this could probably be done in live action. It's just cutting and editing,
Yeah.
These are very Vine coded, I guess. I don't know. We're just
Vine definitely had a very interesting sense of humor back then.
Yeah, it did. Especially like Thomas Andrews or something. I don't know.
Didn't he?
I wasn't on Vine a whole lot, or actually, I don't think I was on Vine at all, but I was aware of it.
I think most people were.
All right, this one is a lemonade stand. The duck and the lemonade stand thing at the meme.
The duck walked out to the lemonade stand.
So so it's like, I don't know how to really show all of this. Because like the writing is not like too small, it's not too big either. I don't know. You're right, I'm stalling. You're right. I swear if the ... and then the duck walks up to the lemonade stand, you know how it goes.
Yep.
And then the lemonade stand guy is like, no! He pulls out a gun and aims it at him and he's like, for the last time, I don't have any. And then the duck also pulls out his shotgun and he's like, I ain't playing these games anymore. Give me the grapes. And then he,
Yeah.
And then he gulps and then he's like, I said, give me them grapes. I'm already cringing, even though this was literally like last year. Sads.
Dang.
And then it's like, Birdman, I can't read. I can't read.
Okay,
I can't read my own handwriting.
Because I want grapes.
Okay, just give me a sec to figure out what the heck I'm even trying to say here. You know it's bad when you can't even read your own handwriting. Such sad. And how dare you flick me? Flick you. Oh, okay. Birdman, I don't have any grapes. Why did he keep asking? And he's like, 'cause I want grapes. And then he's like, then go bother the store. They have grapes. Never thought of that before. Oh yeah, and one more thing. What now? Got grapes? And then it just ends.
Yeah.
There's no punchline apparently. I don't know. I don't know what this was either. It's just a random drawing. The light, dark side, half light, half dark. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I did here. Probably something to do with the class. I don't know. Oh look, more track designs. This one, it just did it based off of this symbol. That's basically what that is. Not that anybody cares, that is. I don't know what any of those words are. I think those were for other classes, or not other classes, but like what we were doing in class, I guess. All right. This one's a kind of long. This entire thing is one entire like thing.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the longer ones in this book.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically some kind of Bigfoot thing, I guess. So basically it starts out with like this guy in this truck, he's driving, it's late at night, he runs out of gas, he breaks down, so he pulls over next to like this forest, I guess. I don't know, right here, I guess, forest. And then he tries to call, I guess, his buddy or something. He hears a noise behind him. And, he's like, who's there? And then he sees something come out of the bushes, and it's Bigfoot. He comes out. Oh my gosh, this is the best Bigfoot drawing ever, guys. This is the best Bigfoot drawing ever. Look
I want to see it. Moan. Let me try and imitate that.
And then he's running. He's got like the Sonic Infinity thing to show like he's running, I guess. And then I guess I don't know what he's doing here. It looks like he's flying or he's falling or something. I don't know. But oh well. So yeah, there's that, I guess. This is very weird and very hard to show.
Yes, it's very hard.
And then, so he's trying to get the truck to start. Again, he ran out of gas. I guess he forgot or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bigfoot basically just picks up the vehicle with him inside it and he throws it. And then he's screaming. He sees the ground. I see it. I see the ground. And he crashes. And then Bigfoot is like, whoa, world record. And then his last words, I can see the ground. And I don't know if there's more to it or what. Yes, there is more.
Yippee.
There's like 2 more pages or something. So the buddy that he called comes to this location. He pulls over next to his truck. He tries to look for him, but he can't find him. And then Bigfoot again pops up behind him, and Rusty is barking. Why are you barking? Rusty, just people walking. Chill out, okay? Calm down.
Dogs, alright.
Rusty, get over here. Get down. Get over here. Rusty is not going to do anything. You know that, right? You should have known that by now. For like 8 years by this point. It's not going to do anything. Barking ain't going to do anything. You're all bark, no bite. Anyways, so yeah. Bigfoot appeared behind him. I don't think I'm showing it correctly. And then he falls to the ground like, Bigfoot! And then he picks up the guy and he throws him just because. And then he does the Team Rocket thing. Looks like I'm blasting off again! And then Star goes ding. And then again he's falling to the ground. I can see the ground! The same last words as the other guy. And he lands on the truck that the Bigfoot threw in the first place. Oh, I guess they survived apparently. You get thrown too? Yep. I don't know. And then I guess he comes again or something, or what's that sound? And then the car just explodes and they both die. Well, that sucked. Oh well. And then they're just ghosts, I guess, and then the end, and then there's Bigfoot breaking the fourth wall saying, you're next.
Sounds scary.
We could totally recreate some of this.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Some of the, so there's not as many like stories or comics in this book in particular, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I attempted to draw Steve from the movie. Beautiful. It's actually not terrible, I feel like. And then on the other page, I attempted to draw a knight that I never finished, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm not like the best artist at all. I'm also not the best writer. There's just a blank page right here apparently. I could have used that for something. Maybe I could create a comic right. There's another blank page. Don't you hate it when you have blank pages in between it and then afterwards it's like, oh, okay. And then I got like the designs of like other characters
Blaze.
from the book that I've been writing, I guess.
That looks like one of our voodoo dolls.
Isn't this just the best art style ever? It's mirrored. It says Zach. I don't think anybody cares, but
John
that's what it
is.
says. Oh yeah, and then there's that on the back side. There's like a sticky note. That is just my name in Chinese, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce that either. I'm gonna attempt it. Gyaliaden. I didn't. That fail. That was a fail.
I don't know.
That was a complete fail. Anyways, so most of these are just designs of characters from the book that I've been writing, and I'm still writing it, and I haven't really done much with it since school has ended. So I need to get back into that. But I'm also like in an online driving course right now, and so it's complicated, I guess. And then there's Blaze right there. Ooh.
Bro, that's fire.
It gives Dragon Ball Z vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yay. It's Vorg in his neck. Isn't that just the best design ever?
He looks like Doc Seismic.
Made him fat, apparently.
Doc Seismic is fat.
It gives Dr. Eggman. Oh, it's the Durage henchman. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, I see another one coming up.
That's
okay, it's just something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one is a comic, but it's also like class related. So I guess it's the devil and it's the person, I guess.
Jesus?
Yeah, it's a person. And he's like, I challenge you to a fight. And then he's like, are you sure about that? And then he's like, if I win, I take over. And if I win, and then he gets locked up, I guess. And later, he's locked up and he's like, easy. Pretty simple.
Easy kill.
I don't know if there's any more after that or any more comics or oh, okay. It's the map layout of the Tsar Temple. Okay. Nobody's gonna understand
that I broke into
anything.
In Minecraft?
Pretty much, I guess. This is, I guess, a layout of, I don't know, the underground temple to get the Tsar. Nobody's gonna understand it because I don't really talk about it that much at all.
No, you don't.
But, you know, I could probably do a stream or some kind of podcast and just talk about the book that I've been doing since, like, last year, literally.
Yeah.
Since, like, December, that is.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Anyways, that's pretty much all of that from that book. Now we've got this. This is, like, my English book. I think I already said at the beginning, but this is, like, literally all writing. This is all creative, I guess. Usually at the beginning of class, we would all like do writer's notebook. He looked bored out of his mind, and I don't blame him at all.
Got any caffeine?
Got any caffeine? I don't know. You got any brains to spare?
I don't know. Do you have any Mountain Dew?
I wish. What's that? Oh, that's a hat.
My Megaplex hat.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, this is my. So at the beginning of class, we would do writer's notebook for about like 5 minutes, and we would write until time is out, or you filled out your entire page. And some of these are either comics or stories that take place for like a long time, and they last for like 6 to 7 to 8 parts or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's in here. It's just writer's notebook that we do every day in class, I guess. So the first one, nothing too shabby, pretty simple. You know, it's a person playing games, and then somebody knocks on the door. He's like, hello. He ignores it, I guess. He's like, meh. And then he knocks on the door again. He goes to the door, opens it. Nobody's there, of course. He's like, stupid ding-dong ditchers. And then the demon or something, I guess, appears behind him. And then the next slide is just the end. Beautiful. So yeah, that's definitely something that we could recreate in real life.
Yeah. That would be epic.
Some of these other ones from this book that we just did.
We should get that scary mask for my dad's house to use that.
Yeah.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay, let's.
See, Sean, we.
Oh, okay, that's right. I remember this. So this was like a writer's notebook, like prompt. Sometimes the teacher would have like a prompt for us to write. I wouldn't always go with the prompt. Sometimes I would. Sometimes I would
Sean.
bend the rules. Not bend the rules. There wasn't really rules of writing. You could just write whatever you want, I guess.
Here, and he falls.
If you can't think anything else to write, I guess you could go with a prompt, but I didn't always do that. So that's just one of the prompts, I guess. I'm not gonna do the prompts, I guess,
Here.
but here's one of the other comics, I guess. Let's see.
Yippee.
Oh, okay, it's a Pokemon meme, okay. Who's that Pokemon? And then he's like, it's Pikachu! And it's Clefairy, he's like, son of a, and he throws the remote into the TV. And you're like, oops, what was the sound? And then
No parents.
there's like an army of Clefairies. They look like Kirby. I attempted to draw Clefairy, but they just look like Kirby. And they're attacking his house apparently. And then, I don't know. I guess
It looks nothing like. It looks
the
nothing
TV
like
flies out of the house or something, or it explodes, and then the TV glitches like, it's the end! And then, yeah,
yeah.
beautiful.
Very.
That could probably be recreated as stop motion. Probably not live action, but you know.
Yeah.
Should we be rating these at all?
Rating these?
I don't know, like 1 out of 10 maybe.
Sure,
something
sure,
like
we
that.
can do that.
We forgot to rate all the ones.
We
in
don't have to
the
rate
next
these,
one,
though,
but it's
fine.
kind of too late.
Yeah.
But you know,
How do you rate that one?
this one, it's cheesy. It's
Cheesy?
probably not the first one that you know. A lot of people do the Pokemon thing where they're like, it's Pikachu, and then it's like, it's the symbol of Pikachu, but then it's completely different Pokemon, just reshaped into a different. Anyways, whatever. So yeah, that's what it is. I don't know. Very confusing, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's see. I think that's another prompt right there or something. Yep. Yep. That's just a prompt.
Cool.
Secrets. Oh, secrets. Okay. So I don't remember what this one was, but this was probably a prompt. I don't know, but I know I said I wasn't going to read any of the prompts. But
You can
this
if
one's
you want.
interesting.
Secrets.
This one isn't a like comic at all. It's just words. So I'm gonna attempt to read it, and wish me good luck, I guess. Cause I struggled reading the ones on there. Anyways, last year when it was around like the beginning of a new year, but it's like term 3 of. What are you talking about? New year, but it's third term of sophomore year? What? Doesn't make sense. I'm already confused.
Third term of sophomore year.
It was the beginning of a new year, but it was like the third term of. I guess technically third term starts like the beginning of January. So I don't know if that's what I meant, but whatever. I'm wasting time
Did
anyways.
you say sophomore year?
Yeah, this was Squashmore year apparently. Anyways.
You just finished the junior year.
Yeah, but I'm talking about something from my Squashmore year. So, anyways, Squashmore year. And I have fried.
Friend.
I guess it says friend, but there's no N. I forgot the N apparently, so it just says fried. That goes to a different school. Oh, this is about you apparently.
Oh no.
School than me. No, he's not from Timpview. Oh. Timpview and in my school are just rivals, I guess. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not gonna say where it's from, where you're from. I already said
I go to,
the other name. He goes to Vermony High School.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, he goes to that school. Anyways, and so his school was. Oh, I think I know what this was. Okay.
What's it from?
This was when I went to that one dance at your school.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about here, I think. Anyways, so where was I? Oh yeah, so their school was having a dance, and he asked me if I wanted to go. I don't know if I was just like the last option for his date or what, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Yep.
Anyways, and I said yes, and we pay our ways in. We start dancing and having fun. Then we have, and then we leave. I guess we get bored, tired, we leave. I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, a few months go by and his yearbooks come out, and we open it up, and I see myself in his yearbook from when we were at the dance. I was in his yearbook, yet I wasn't. I wasn't in my own yearbook. I was in his, and he's at a different school.
Okay, that one's funny.
He's graduated now, but still.
Oh,
yeah, there's that. Okay, let's see. Whoa. So that was interesting.
Very.
That sounded like a Reddit story. Oh, music.
Buried.
I don't know why the title is called music, and the first words I see, when I die, I want to be buried with my headphones on and playing my playlist. Oh, that's the music part, never mind.
Buried.
When I die, I want to be buried with my headphones on and playing my playlist nonstop while I'm in my grave. And it's always on. It's always on the charger, so it never runs out of batteries. I have a very weird playlist, but I wouldn't choose anything else. I have about 300 songs on my playlist, hopefully more in the future. I have almost 400 at this point, but
nice. Well, it's funny. Like your journal prompts are way funnier than the comics. Yeah. Even though you're not trying to be funny.
Well, I'm gonna read that one wasn't too long.
Yeah.
They require me to write at least half a page or write until the time is up. I don't know. So anyways, alright, this is another prompt. I mean, it's kind of long. It's literally a full page.
Summarize it.
Let's see. My teacher pranked us. Oh, I think I know what this was.
Oh yeah.
So I guess.
So much.
Do I just read it? Sure, I'll just read it, I guess. Not that anybody cares. Anyways, let me explain. Okay, whatever. Let me explain. So, here we are in second period, and which my second period is English. I don't know if I said that at all, but I don't think anybody cared either. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop stalling and just. And the teach walks in. I didn't even say teacher, just shortened it, said teach. In second period, and the teach walks in, tells us somebody cheated on an assignment or something. I don't remember what the assignment was. Probably some kind of essay or something. I don't know. They probably used AI or something. But anyways. So she gives us some sticky notes and tells us to snitch on whoever did it. And I have a couple ideas who could have done it.
Me.
But I chose not to say anything because I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. Anyways, where am I? To snitch on who it was. Apparently, she sent out an email about it, but I don't check my emails. So anyway, yeah, that explains a lot. So anyways, I'm just sitting here not writing anything because I was just confused. Then before I knew it, 2 random teachers come in and says that the teacher is sobbing in the hall. Then 10 minutes later, she comes back in and collects the sticky notes. She starts reading them and says 2 random names. Then she says it was a prank. And the two teachers that came in were also in on the prank. However, apparently somebody still cheated. That was real. However, nobody knows who did it. So they just wrote down random names apparently. This wasn't the first time she had pranked the class, or she's pranked other previous classes, I guess. That's what I tried to say there. Where was I again? Oh yeah, right there. And have the same two teachers come in and say she's sobbing. Not a lot of people believed she was sobbing. Whatever that means. Sobbing, same thing, right?
That's how he spells it.
Sobbing. Whatever that means. Anyways, so we got more prompts. Sleep paralysis demon.
That's gonna be so
Paralysis.
It's like, okay.
Don't you just love my spelling, guy?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. Awesome. Nailed it. 100%.
Yep.
10 out of 10. I guess we're not going to be rating any of these. I don't know.
That's
But
fine.
it's fine.
We should still rate the comics though.
I guess so.
Elsa, here we go.
I'm pretty sure there's like more prompts later.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more like short prompts, I guess. Anyways, sleep paralysis demon. Do you ever like have those things where you're in your bed and you just stare into the nothingness? Like, say you get woken up by an alarm and it's like early in the morning and you just sit there for like 5 minutes straight. I spelled straight so wrong, but I don't care. Because it's June, so yeah. Straight doesn't matter anymore. Anyways. Not talking, moving, or anything. I had that one. What? I had that once, just not like that. You'd expect. I suck at punctuation so bad.
Don't we all?
So here I am laying in my bed. All of a sudden, I see this big black shadow. Shadow, yeah, big black shadow.
Wait, you were having sleep paralysis?
Something like that. That's what it is, right?
Wait, sorry.
So black shadowy figure, and it's crawling towards me. I tried screaming and running, but I can't move for some reason. I couldn't even speak. I was hopeless. But then all of a sudden, it disappears. Then I was able to move again. My heart was racing, like a billion beats per minute. Then my mom walks in and sees I'm in shock, but I just didn't want to say anything. What do you think it was?
It was obviously a sleep paralysis demon.
Something like that. I don't know.
People describe it. People actually always describe something similar to that, where it's like a shadowy figure staring at them or something.
Yeah, but this one was crawling towards me, so that was...
Oh, like that one meme of the one guy flipping of the sleep paralysis demon flipping the milk jug or something like that.
Heck yeah. He lives in the fridge. He's Russian. Alright, Halloween stories. Alright, this is apparently prompt 8, but I had it as like the infinity symbol, so. Oh, this is like one of those stories that like continue. So this is like, there's part 1. How many parts of this one? Is it Halloween stories? Let's see, part 2. Start of term 2, kind of. Is this season 2?
It's right, Tom.
Okay, there's like only 2 or 3 parts or something, I guess. So there's part 2. Here's part 1.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Just watching Arthur.
Yes, I am.
Just kidding. Arthur is great. Anyways, I like Halloween, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. If you're someone who does not like it, that might be because you're afraid of it. Probably not. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that, but whatever. What is your favorite holiday? Say in the comments. Say what do you think? What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And Halloween's your favorite holiday?
I guess so.
Anyways.
Anyways,
If I'm somehow still here during Halloween, we should definitely play a lot of scary games that day. Yeah. I probably won't be, but still.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, where was I? Might be because if you're afraid of it, which I don't blame you. I got some occurrences that have happened to me that I can't even explain to this day. So here I am sitting in my living room when all of a sudden I hear knocking on the door. Keep in mind it's Halloween night, so sorry. I'm just having a hard time reading my own handwriting. Sorry. Keep in mind it's Halloween night, so I figured it was just trick-or-treaters. So I opened the door and I didn't see anything. I thought it might be, but I don't know. I didn't see anything. I thought to myself that it was a prankster. However, it continued to go on.
They continue to goon. That's what it looks like.
They go and the on are too close.
To goon with the knock on the door.
Wow, my handwriting is the best, guys. However, it continued to goon. It continued to goon with a knock on the door, keeping it and what?
Me opening
Keeping
it.
me from opening it and seeing nobody there. So I set up my phone against the window to see if I can catch anything. But ever since I set it up, nothing was happening. It was probably tricksters.
It was a ghost.
Now that I think about it, it might have been tricksters.
It was Freddy Fazbear. He was trying to come in.
This is part 1. So.
Was that the part of 87?
The final episode of season 1, Writer's Notebook. Scary Stories Part 2. I guess. I don't know. I guess this was around Halloween time, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never wrote the date on any of these. I just put numbers on them saying what entry it is.
Okay.
So this is part 2, I guess. Well. Guess this is it. The final episode of season 1. Anyways, since it's the last episode of the season, I thought it would be interesting to share another scary but true story. Was the other story true? I don't know. Stupid death.
Anyways, keep going.
Okay. Where was I? I don't know. Season 1. I thought it would be interesting to share another scary but true story. Well, here goes nothing. So this happened about a week ago. It was a Wednesday. Sun was out, and I am home alone. I don't know why I said home alone. There's not even the word alone in this sentence at all. I was out, and I'm home from school. I'm on our family home computer, and I start to go walk into the kitchen to go grab a snack. I walk past a what? Oh, a calendar. I'm stupid. A calendar on the wall. Then I look back and I see the calendar swinging. This was actually okay, I remember this. Yeah, this is true. This is actually happening. And it didn't happen once. It happened twice.
Oh, what happened?
So it's not up there anymore. I guess the nail fell off or something. But I had a calendar on that wall over there.
Yeah.
And one day I came home from school. I was coming into the kitchen to grab something to eat, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess I walked past. I don't know if I walked past it fast, but it was swinging.
Yeah.
You would have to physically push it for it to swing as fast and as hard as it was going. So I even tried to recreate it. I even tried to debunk it. I tried running past it and I couldn't get it to swing. I even tried running closer to it to try and get it to do it.
Oh, it's
so I don't know why or how the freaking calendar was swinging. I was probably home alone at the time because like I usually get home before everybody else, and when I get home, Mom is getting the others to pick them up.
Yep.
So,
Pineapple.
I don't know, and this happened twice. No, I don't remember if it was the same day, but it happened twice. And I even told Dad about it, and he's like, yeah, whatever. He didn't believe me. I mean, I don't believe him. I don't blame him. That's what I meant to say. And you guys probably don't believe me either.
I believe you.
But, yeah, so that's basically what it
I've
is.
seen some scary things happen as well.
Anyways, where was I again? I don't know. Where's the calendar? I don't know. Snack. Past calendar on the wall, then I look back and I see it see it swinging really fast back and forth. I'm just standing there in shock, thinking what I just saw. Then my dad walked in, but okay, so I guess I wasn't home alone, but I don't know. So let's see, walked in, but the calendar stopped when he came in. So I tell my dad about it, and he said, well, maybe you walked past it fast. That's what I thought, but I don't know. I thought that too. However, I tried to recreate it with different scenarios, and I couldn't get it to do it again. I tried running past it, running into it, but then I physically pushed it to get it to swing back and forth. I've had weird acquaintances before, but not like this. To be continued.
Have you
yeah.
written about the scary FSY thing?
Oh yeah, when I sleep talk.
Yeah, and then you start seeing apparitions or something.
I don't know if I wrote it in here, but I guess I could
Sure,
tell
you
it
can
here,
it. You
I
can
guess.
tell it if you want.
See. So I don't remember which night it was, but it wasn't the first night, it wasn't the second night. It might have been the third night. So I don't know what happened. I think I've sleep talked before, but it's not as often. And I don't sleepwalk either. So I guess I was sleeping or something, and I don't know what I said. I don't remember what I said, but
Yeah.
I guess what the stuff that I said in my sleep were creepy, scary. I don't know what kind of dream I was having, but I don't know. Do you remember what I said during that time?
Oh, I think you were saying something like, I don't remember what you were saying, but like when it was interesting.
And it was
when
loud. I was yelling.
No, you were like speaking normally, but then I walked out and you started yelling. Then
I slept on the couch because they couldn't handle it.
Then he went and slept on the couch, and then he just was.
I was yelling.
And he was saying things like, Michael. What else were you saying? You were saying scared. You were just saying random emotions. You were saying random objects.
And
then you woke up. You're like, Michael, I see a ghost. I see a weird shadow in the window or something like that. I didn't see it.
Was I awake at that time?
You were like half asleep or something.
Half asleep, half awake, I guess.
Yes.
Sleep paralysis demon?
Probably.
I don't know.
Scary. Anyways, what's that one?
Season 2.
Is this a scary one?
It says, let's see.
Guess who's back?
The Haunted Airbnb. I think this might have been a prompt as well. I don't know.
Oh, that's where you're
I'm
at?
going to do this and see if I can find any of the comments. I don't think that's all of them, is it? Oh, I saw something.
Okay, guys.
I saw something.
We got a question mark.
I saw something. Where'd it go? Oh, probably just something.
There's no money. There's no possession.
Oh, wow. So I guess the rest is probably just going to be like prompts and other stories that just continue. So, we're like 40-something minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these comics, do you think we'd be able to recreate?
Some of these, yeah, probably. Yeah, I think
Probably not the Pokemon one in real life.
Claw. Well, these pages are all just blank.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh. The werewolf mystery? Are these just scary stories you're making up?
Yeah. And like turn 3 and turn 4, I was just doing my own thing. I wasn't following the thing at all.
Wait, first of all.
Anvil.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's like a choose your own adventure thing, I think. Don't flip it over yet. Let's see. He'll never know.
No.
Let's see. Okay. So this is, I guess, a mini game. I guess
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
you got like 4 buttons, I guess, or 4 flaps, and basically what it is, it says, all right, here's what's gonna happen. You have 4 buttons. Each of them do different things. However, only one of them is real that lets you escape. You can only press 1 button. So, better make it count. You also only have a limited amount of time, so make it quick. If you choose none of them, you still die. You've got 30 seconds to click a button. To escape the room. One of the buttons make you explode. One of the other buttons drops you in a pit of spikes. The other one drops a giant anvil on you, and one of them opens a door to freedom. Choose wisely. What? I don't know. You got 4 buttons. I don't know. Choose one of the numbers and open the flap to see which one is the correct one, I guess. I don't know. Which one do you think it is? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
That one.
Which one is that one?
4.
You chooses 4. You can kind of see it through down there. Oh, you fall into a pit of spikes.
3. Freedom!
3 was freedom.
Don't worry, you respawn.
If you guessed 3, I guess you're correct.
Yay.
I don't know. And 1 and 2 is anvil and explode. So yeah. If you picked 1, an anvil falls on you, and if you pick 2, you explode. And if you didn't choose any of them, well, I guess you just evaporate. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. There's like a little like
The Tsar
thing
War.
in the top of the.
So you're writing about the Tsar War now?
It's like a prequel, I guess. I don't know. Like, you know. Again, nobody's gonna understand what the Tsar thing is or what the heck is a Tsar. But you know, basically, all you need to know is that it's a story or thing that I've been writing since December, and it's like not finished yet either, and I haven't been working on it since school has ended. So I need to get back onto that.
Yeah.
So there's that. But there's just like a little thing at the top. It's the main character and the villain fighting, I guess. You know, nothing too special.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. We're almost an hour in. There's
Yay.
a bunch of writing and prompts and
Battle for
other
Burgundy,
stories
the
in
Garage
here.
Henchman versus the... Is that like another prequel?
Yeah. Oh, there's one. I found one.
My dreams be like...
Oh yeah, my dreams be like.
My life be like...
So each square represents like a certain scenario or a dream I would have. So the first one is, oh yeah, I remember this one. So this one is like me in like my mom's van or something, and then I'm going around in a loop, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, the swinging toilets.
Yeet! I don't know what that says. Oh, and then there's, I don't know what it is, but I've had so many dreams of me being naked at school.
Bro.
It's not like it actually happened.
So...
OMG, he's naked. My eyes. You know.
Yeah.
And then another one is, it's another hurricane. Oh, it's tornado. Yeah, I have a bunch of dreams about tornadoes, I guess. Oh yeah, and then there's like a dream that I've had about going to like some kind of water park that's in the sky, and there's just, and the only way to get up there is a long ladder, I guess. So there's that. And the last one is me going to school and blowing it up. I don't know.
What?
Here we go again. So yeah, weird dreams. I had more, but I don't know.
The Vermini versus Durage.
Battle of
Is that
the-
another prequel or something?
I don't know.
Or is that in the same? Is that in a different universe?
That's probably something completely different because it's like the Giraffe King and like the Jared animals and stuff.
Did the Giraffe Kings beat that?
I don't remember who won. I also don't remember where it starts. Yeah, I have a lot of Vermini stuff in here, and
The Verminites.
I don't know, a lot of imagination in this book.
Yep.
So I don't expect anybody to understand any of the references at all. Most of them are inside jokes. So yeah.
Very inside joke.
So that's interesting. D&D Adventure. That's interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's that. Okay. The Rise of Blaze, end of term 2. Don't trust anybody. Thanksgiving family game night. Oh yeah, that one. Okay. And then Hand, I guess. Need a hand. And this one is just like my hand. I don't remember if this was a prompt. It might have been, but I guess we drew a hand and put stuff that we were thankful for in our hand, I guess. And at the top says, need a hand. Or something, whatever, I don't know. Let's see. The Mystical World of Vermini. The Log Cabin, Part 7. Oh yeah, Log Cabin. That's right. That was one. Log Cabin is like 7 parts. Some of the parts are like multiple pages.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna do those ones, but
Are you winning?
I'm not. Oh. This is how the haunted log cabin that was thing. So the prompt was, I guess we needed to do something with like certain words or something, like a certain amount of number of like characters or something, or a place. I don't know. The 2 people or something. I chose Michael and Levy, and then there's like a villain, Mr. McLean, which is my math teacher. He's not like one of those teachers that, you know, talk like this and like, all right, do this, blah, 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 blah. You know, he's chill. He's like one of my favorite teachers, even though I sucked in his class. But, yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, so yeah, I
Is
apparently
it
made.
Mr. McLean?
Yeah, Mr. McLean. It's pronounced as Mr. McLean, but McLean.
Mr. Clean? Is he
Some
bald?
people- No, but you know. Anyways, let's see. I don't remember where we were at until Michael decided to flip all the pages.
Yeah,
So-
they were at the haunted Airbnb.
So yeah, the haunted Airbnb. Was that the one that I read, or is that the one that I'm about to read?
I don't know. No, you haven't read that one yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I even finished it. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. I did finish it. Okay.
Yippee!
So I guess we are on the logged cabin or something.
Log cabin.
Or something. Burger King Wednesday special with a purple bun on onion rings. Small Sprite, a shake, and some churros. I suck at writing, I know, and suck at reading. Anyways, Michael is bored out of his mind,
Yeah.
and he's falling asleep,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Do I continue? I don't know. People probably don't care.
No
about these
one's even
anyways.
watching.
Yeah, you're right.
We can read that if you want to, though.
Let's see. How long is this one? Okay, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7. Okay, there's 7 parts in this one. I guess we can read it. That's probably gonna be the last one. There's so much more in this one book. So I don't know if I'm gonna do another one of these, but I'm probably gonna be recreating these right after this stream anyways. So
Yay!
yeah. That's cool.
You're probably gonna go.
Anyways, log cabin. Let's do it. Part 2. Part 2. Oh yeah, okay. So
Now we are gonna draw a cake.
maybe I didn't finish it. Guess who's back? That's right. And we're gonna talk about another mysterious mystery. So you're with your family and you decide to book up an Airbnb for a week. When you and your family arrive to the place, you look at your surroundings and see you're surrounded by trees. And the place you're staying at is a cozy log cabin. Everything seems normal at first. But as the days go on, you start to feel uneasy. And strange things start to occur. You see shadows in the hallway. You see figures in the woods. And faint voices. Okay, I'm a lot of work, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, you think it's your family, but everyone else is asleep. You start to follow the sound, the voices. What? Follow their voice. Oh, okay. What? I can't read. I'm just gonna say that you start to follow the voices. Where the voices are coming from.
Jared,
What?
I have an important place I actually need to be.
What's important?
It's, I was going to meet up with my grandpa to help him with something around this time.
What time was that?
Like at 1.
What time is it now?
1:05.
Okay.
So I think I gotta go, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can go. It's fine.
Bye.
You're bored out of your mind, anyways.
Okay, well, bye.
Ow! I forgot where I was again.
Haha.
Not that anybody cares, I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna end it here, anyways.
Sorry for abandoning
There's
you.
no point of going on anymore. I'm just gonna end it now. If you thought, I don't think anybody was even around when looking at the other comics, but if they were interesting, I guess. Great. I don't know. Stay tuned for the remakes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna remake the longer stories, but we'll see.
We are in the fix man.
Anyways, I'll see you guys in those videos or the next stream or whatever. If I will, that is. I don't know. But yeah, have a good day.